Okay, back over at the bus, around 9 a.m. I think. I don't know. Bus really looks empty without that piece. Brung over the tables all day. We got the welder. I'm gonna try to work on what I want to work on today is cutting some boards, getting some 2x4 boards, cutting them for in here. Stuff for like in here and stuff. Though something to bolt the actual plywood or whatever too. So these have to be short ones. And these can be short here to here, then have to be long here or whatever. But I have to figure out where my studs or bolts are coming through, because I don't want it sticking out too far past the actual metal down there. We'll go ahead and check our meter, see what it looks like. We're at 25.1, which is good. It's coming in at 26.5, because that little light turns it down. So I'm going to go ahead and open the doors. I'm not going to turn anything on yet. I'll turn the power on. That's just hitting the breaker, but I ain't turning anything else on. I'll open the windows, get some air breathing in here, and we'll see what we get done today. Okay, I cleaned up, vacuumed. I went ahead and took the wire brush all over this. I put that paint up there heavy on this. Now I haven't cut the holes and fixed it. The reason I thought of this time, I already had this fixed when I bought the paint. But I'm going to let that dry, then I'll cut it, and where I don't cut, because say if I cut the patch bigger and put it over, it might not be some paint underneath it. This way I know it's painted. In the worst spots, you got one up there, I can silicone that. Make a little patch in here, maybe a long one, I don't know. There. Up there, we'll go around and look while it's drying. I was asking Dave if he wanted me to move, but you can see how heavy it is. I can silicone that one. These are going to have to be fixed. This one, that one, them, and I'll fix that. That ain't a hole, it just looks like it. Might be. Yeah, it's a hole. Them two can be silicone probably. But that paint is actually made for it. I got this over at it's Rural Kings or something like that. It's like a farm center. It's like a Tractor Supply. High performance rusty metal primer. So let me see. Industrial rust inhibitor for heavily rusted metal. So that's what I said. I got to get some silicone, couple things of silicone. I gotta watch the money, because if you watch the other movie, the one before this, something happened to the family, and I still want to spend money. I want to get my bus done, but I got to make sure I have enough money to help the family if I need to. So, but there she is. Okay, I know I got marks on here. As long as I step where I stepped there, them spots, that's all dry. So anyway, that's what I made. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. These are 29 by inch and a half, whatever. The only thing I did is took the 2x4 and laid it down on saw, measured it that way. Made them 29 inches. This is what I was thinking. Don't know if it's gonna work, because you need something to That'll work. See, a lot of people are taking and putting studs and stuff on the outside, but it's taking up the room. I'm going to do it this way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these, because they're identical both ways, this way, that way. What I'm going to do is make them 29 inches. If one's up, one's down, it's got a little bit of room, but I could actually make it. I'm going to say 29. And then what I can do, when I bolt them, I'll set them up higher. So, they're actually going to turn out good. And I see a lot of people taking these. What they're doing, and I'm the type of person who thinks outside the box, they're taking these and chopping these up and putting them up through here. But you're doing a lot of chopping, and I thought of another idea, which if you haven't seen my video, you'll see in a second, but I made them. So I'm thinking about getting some 2x6 and making them, then it could be one piece. Then the scrap little pieces I could use other places. But look at that. And I got stuff to screw, well there, and I got stuff, then I could screw to it. And then I got these right here are going to have to be shorter. I left my other tape out there. I got like 3 or 4 tapes over here, tape measures. Now these, I'm going to have to drill and cut, but let's see what we got here. They're 29. I'm going to make these, it's not zooming in, 23 and a half. So I'm going to make the next one to 23 and a half and see what it looks like. We're up here. And then I'm going to need, I probably should have a little piece for here. That's scraps, that's just small stuff. So you can hear the heater, cooler, or whatever in this. The little fans. They blow out. So I could actually make something. Another fan, a little fan, blow in. I could use this 12 volt. But anyway, it kicks on and off. We're 24.1 volt at 36.5 volts coming in, 1.9 amps. So we're working good. Charging another battery. Our first, not problem, because I knew it was going to happen. But if you didn't know it was going to happen, it was going to be your first problem. See how it sticks out? It's because the bolts right there and right there. And all I did is put that up there and tapped it with the hammer to show me where the holes are. And then we're going to drill them holes out and bigger. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll show you in a second. The only thing I did, not setting all the way flush, but it doesn't have to be. As long as this is flush with this metal, it's not sticking out, that wall will be the same all the way up. And I didn't have to drill them holes all the way through, but I did, and look. Now, let me show you actually how I did it. In case someone might get confused. I got all my scraps. And all I did is took my scrap, it doesn't matter, because this way, that way. Make sure you're seeing what I'm saying, alright. Well, it doesn't matter. Put it up there, wherever way you want it. try to keep it. I try to keep mine in the middle. Now I just tapped on and pulled it off. I didn't hit it hard because I didn't want it stuck in there. And it gave me 2 holes. Then I come over to the trash can because I didn't want to mess everywhere. Because I've been trying to keep the bus half clean. This time I'm not, well, I was going to drill all the way through. This back one I might not. Well, this thing started walking outside. So, we're going to see if it still works. Bring it around here. Something like that. I think that's what it was. Could be wrong. This one's got, actually, this one's got one in the middle. Let me go ahead and drill that one out. Because that's an end board. That's probably why. Alright, I went ahead and drilled that out. Let's see what it looks like. That'll work. Then what I have to do, I'm going to have to pop this window out so I can put a nut and bolt through there. Or figure something out, but I can pop that window out and put it right back in. Then I can bolt that. But these right here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take another one of these, like I just showed you. I know this one probably only has 2. I'm going to put it where I want it. Roughly, don't have to be exact. And if you want it exact, you can do it exact. But it's scrap wood, no one's going to see it. It's going to be behind my wall. And it's still good wood. It's just not the best looking wood. So, this is what it's end up going to be. Now, I'm going to drill through there. Let me get a drill bit. Another one. Let me get a bolt first. That's why I grabbed these long bolts. These are carriage bolts, I believe they're called. Or like a carriage bolt. And that's going to barely fit, but it will work. I'm going to have to use my one with my tape on it, so the tape's going to have to come off. I'll have to retape that. If I need it. Needs to clamp that somehow. I'm going to see if I got a C-clamp. If not, I will figure something out. No C-clamps, but I do have my other clamps. I can use one of them. I can use my bar clamp. And I'll have to get me a C-clamp over here. This will work. This is called bar clamp. That's what I call them. Might work. I'll be able to tighten it up somehow. I'm going to actually, don't do this at home, but I just want it to stay there, so I'm going to try the other way. Nope, won't work. I was hoping that would move. That don't move. A C-clamp's going to be my best bet. But for now, we just want to hold. There it goes. Now what I'm going to do is I'll make sure I want that back behind that metal. Alright, that's going to hold. Let's see if it'll work. I'm going to probably put 2 to each one. Try to get it in the middle of the 2x4 as much as you can. When you hit the metal, it's going to be harder to drill. Alright, now I know that it's through that piece of metal, that wood, that piece of metal, and it started in this. So what I'm going to do is go down here, then I can pull this 2x4 off and drill through it. Because if I take it off now, I got a chance of moving everything. Let's see if I can get that bit out a little further. All right. Now I'm going to loosen this up like I said. I'll put it back together. I'll tighten it up in a second. I just want to see if I was right. And I was. I figured they put a hole there. Now I just got to try to make it hole all the way through without making it too big. I don't want to make it. I don't care if it's hollowed out, as people say. Well, I just don't want it so big that when I go to put my stuff together, that the bolt's going to pull through. I'm going to snug it back up. Make sure you're still recording. Make sure it's back. Now I'm going to do this a lot. Let's see if that idea worked. If that idea didn't work, it's only one. I only got two little holes there. Came right out the other side. So did the other one. Let me do it this way so you see it doesn't matter which way the bolt goes. Let me get a nut and bolt. Not a bolt, there's a bolt there. I'm going to get a lock washer, a regular washer, and nuts. Looks like I might have to get a couple more nuts. I might be running out. Alright, we got our nuts and bolts. I'm going to put a standard washer. This is all going to be behind the wall, so. And I'm going to fill this in with foam. What I end up doing is putting a piece up through here. And another thing, I forgot to say, I don't have no shirt on. If you see me in no shirt and don't want to watch it, don't watch it. I had someone say something on one of my videos one time. Let them come in this bus right now and say something. It's like 100 degrees in this bus. At least. Let me find a socket. Oh, I had the right socket. I guess I didn't. I know I got the socket to it. I actually got one of the Harbor Freight ones. Love these tools. We're going to see if this is going to work. It should. And you want this tight, but you don't want to over tighten it where it's going to start crushing that in the middle. But you see how I crushed that washer in there a little bit, that'll be alright. That'll be good. Take it off and look at it. Look at that. That's going to work out perfect, guys. And then what we can do, I don't have any, I put it outside, but anyway, the idea is, let me take one of these 29s. Is when we put our plywood on, or whatever, it's going to be plywood or plywood or aluminum or laminum. It's real thin, like 1/4 inch something. It's going to screw to this. See, look at it. That works out good, guys. So we got to do the bottom. The bottom. On the bottom here. Let me see if I can get this in here. I'll still screw it. Might have to cut some more stuff off, but I know it fits. But anyway, on the bottom, what I'm gonna have to do is maybe one here or one in the middle. since this sticks out, I probably just run right in the middle should do on the bottom. Let me know what you think. So that's what we're getting. So I know I got feet print, but I had to come off. I don't know how I did it. I cleaned my shoes, none back here, just right there. So okay, I'm cleaning up for a day. Generator pull start broke, which you can put a string in easy, but this is the main thing. I could have went and got that and fixed that like nothing, but the part here can't really show you, but the one finger is broke. Might be this one. It's going out too far and ain't grabbing right, so I ordered another one off Amazon. I'm hoping it'll work on my model. Other than that, I got to take the generator up and start loading up whatever. I'm leaving the saw here in the bus, so it'll be alright. Anybody tries to run off with, they're going to have a hard time because we had a heck time getting it through the door. Back door probably could have got it easier. But anyway. That's what I might do, a little live chat, a couple minutes before I leave. I don't know, but that's what it is. So if you like this video of me working on the bus and putting the boards in and stuff, give me a thumbs up. You didn't, thumbs down. Please to watch one. Please subscribe, and bye till later.